You better watch out if you ignite me's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows mean. He gets caused real big, pissed off quick, and if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling.
Figured out what you go.
Everybody, welcome into Real Talk with Spoon and Pudding.
We were supposed to have a guest today, but apparently he's like the little dog in Up. Squirrel.
Yeah.
Doing something else. Squirrel.
Yeah. The primary purpose of this podcast, share our thoughts and opinions. We have proof and evidence on top. It will be brought forth. The Spoon and Pudding do not accept any liability or responsibility for anyone, our guests, or anyone's comments or actions based on the stuff we talk about in this podcast. Spoon and Pudding does not recommend any services to anyone or advice to anyone. Oh, me.
Not legal advice, yada, yada, yada. Normal disclaimer shit.
Yeah.
Don't take anything out of context. Play the full clip.
If you need to reach us or send us information, Real Talk at gmail.com.
Which we never get no emails, so most people in town don't want to hear our they don't want to hear our opinion.
Yes, Mr. Dillard, he had a lot supposedly he wanted to talk about.
Oh, he wanted to come on here 4 weeks ago, wasn't it? 4 or 5, 3 or 4 weeks ago, and we told him about doing a midweek, local driven show, and then just keeping the weekends, which is a better platform, I think. If we just keep the weekends, like state, national, global discussions, and then we could hold local only midweek
for during the week. Yeah.
And then him being his own boss, I don't understand how he can't make the time, but we can figure a way out to do it. But it's on you, Dylan. I mean, I'm going to sit there and chase but I've been out there for 30 minutes doing chicken chores, getting ready for the cold coming in.
And they've been chasing a squirrel around a tree.
Somebody else is chasing a squirrel around a tree. You've been getting different stories, and I'm kind of digging different. Like, I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Well, I'll start with the local stuff. Now, supposedly, I don't have any facts behind this. This was something he was supposed to talk about, so I'm just going to mention it. Supposedly, there was 4 or 5 officers that either got fired or they got disciplinary action because they wouldn't respond to back up a fellow officer because all of them complained that he didn't do his job the right way. He didn't treat people the right way, so they wouldn't go respond him up. Whether all that stuff is factual, I don't know. That's why I said our guest was supposed to have some of those facts, and
so we ain't gonna talk about that. We'll just skip on over, gloss over that.
I just mentioned it that way. If anybody's heard any of that stuff, or got any facts on that, local stuff as far as like the meetings and stuff. This past Monday was not the special call meeting. The special call meeting is Thursday at 4:30, I think.
And that's about the road. See, we were having a discussion about this, and I wanted to throw my point in there, my conjecture. You talked about the chief talking about the trucks and everybody on Hip Portland complaining about the trucks and breaking the roads and the bypass and yada, yada, yada. Why is it that everyone thinks that government is going to make anything work like it's supposed to? They've done such a marvelous job over the last 100 years that when they tell the trucks to pile up in the right lane, the trucks back up around the corner past the vape shop, at Volunteer Bank because the right lane's full of trucks. Oh, I know. I've seen them all the way back to the consignment shop, back to the Pacific Pride and shit. So that's what I'm saying. When you start, and at the chief, apparently where'd the water main break in the right lane? Because that's where you're telling all the trucks to ride. Maybe you'd spread some of the weight if you'd let them just ride in whatever lane they felt like.
Well, that thing been leaking for a while.
Huh?
That thing been leaking water for a while. They knew it was going to happen.
I get it, but just let traffic flow. When government steps in and starts trying to mandate, that's when everything just screws up. Y'all.
And I think they failed to understand. Without the trucks, you have nothing. You can't go. You can't go get gas. You can't go get groceries. You can't go do your restaurant eat. Without big trucks, you have nothing. They transport everything you get. Yeah, a lot of things goes through it goes through rail, but when it gets to the rail yard, the big trucks have to take it wherever it's going.
Well, I get that, but I mean, look, you've got the 840. You know, the people who are coming down 65 going towards Chattanooga, they're going to come through town. You know, you don't have a bypass built. You already know they're coming this way, especially in the daytime because of Nashville. Such a, you know, I mean, the city's grown twice its in 3.5 years. It's doubled in size, but the infrastructure didn't double. So naturally speaking, with the traffic down there, it's just easier to go down to Gallatin and then go on down. And hey, thank goodness they finally got that 4-lane all the way down through there.
Right. Well, you know, and some of the board members and the people around town and stuff, they talk about, well, we need to do something until we get the bypass in. All right. The bypass is 2030. If everything went smooth and flew by, 2030 is going to be the earliest that thing gets done. More like 2032, 33, 34, 35, somewhere. It's going to be 7 to 10 years before that thing's done. All right.
And y'all people crowing about the trucks in town. You know, trust me, the trucks would probably, what was the name of that? Kokomo, Indiana. You ever been through there, Mr. Spoon?
Yep.
Yeah. When they put that bypass, I was so glad to never see that city again. And I think the truckers would probably say the same damn thing. If they could come down and then hop on a bypass right where it goes from a 4-lane to a 2-lane, just south of the speedway, and not see the center of your city again, they would be just clapping and cheering and rooting and hollering that they didn't have to see your stupid town, you know. Well, so it's not like they want to see you. They're kind of forced to at this point.
Oh, yeah. Well, like right now, they're wanting to, like, if they come off the 121, Baldwin Parkway, all that, they're wanting them to run 31 to 52 and then come in on 52 if you got to hit 109. That way you're only hitting half a town because you're in the 4-lane. You're not coming through the crooked town where it's tight, which would be good. But a lot of them drivers are not going to do that. They're like, you're not routing me out 10 miles out of the way, you know.
Well, if that's the case, you stay on the interstate to 117 and then shoot over. You know, that'd be kind of pointless. Why are you telling anybody to go down 31? That's dumb. It's because it's cutting the corners, you know, shortest point between, you know, two distances, straight line. So sorry, you know, it's not going to happen. Y'all going, you know, like I said, truckers would love to have a bypass and not see the city no more. You know, you think they want to sit at them traffic lights and be backed up, and then y'all want to chase them down about the right lane. And, you know, at that point, you know, some of the smoothest intersections I ever see are the roundabouts. And have you seen these new, have you seen that new exit ramp that they discovered that when they send the traffic the other way, like to the wrong side of the road, it just flows better? Oh, yeah. It doesn't make any sense. It's a wild exit ramp. I think it started in Springfield, Missouri. They had traffic that was just backing up way out on the interstate. And then all they did was shift the lane to the opposite side of the road on the bridge. And then it's just weird how they did it, but it worked.
Well, it flows back in.
It flows better. Traffic flows a lot better just by upsetting the norm and what people are used to. It kind of flows better, and it's also safer. They've proven that it's better. But that's a traffic thing, you know, because go ahead.
I mean, it's not going to end. I mean, until you get the bypass built, truckers' fault, you know, like instead of going through Nashville, dealing with the construction there, going through Nashville, everybody knows how Nashville is. If you're going east or southeast, it just makes more sense to run right through Portland 109. It turns to 4 lanes. And during the heat of everything and the construction's going, and plus if you're going to hit Nashville rush hour, coming through Portland and hitting 386 and going that way, it's far better going around the construction, you know?
I mean, you got to think about it. Practically every truck from Chicago to Indianapolis going to Atlanta and Southeast this is the way they're going.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's a huge freight lane.
Illinois,
you're not going to change it.
Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky. You know,
unless they're right on the 75 corridor, you know, Indianapolis and west, and they're going towards Atlanta. They're heading this way. And then when they get to, if their GPS says that traffic's bad in Nashville, where are they coming? Through Portland.
Yep.
You know, and once you get through Portland, it's nice and smooth sailing. I wonder, again, look at how great Gallatin's, you know, it kind of runs smooth there. It's a little stop and go, but it runs smooth.
And
the
bad thing about Gallatin that backs up is 386. When 386 ends and comes in, you got to run 109. I mean, it backs up a long way there.
The people going 109 all the way down to 840. And again, if 840, they just punch it through and get it to connect. People wouldn't be on this road no more. They wouldn't even want to use the bypass if they'd get 840 finished. Be nice if they finished the top half of that.
I don't think they'll ever get that done. Well, let's move on to that subject. The next thing to come down is all the food trucks in town. They're going to implement the ordinance that they've had starting February 1st. All of them have to vacate every night and come back the next day. They can't stay there overnight.
Well, except for me and your favorite.
Except for what's the name of it?
It's one by the Old Best Donuts by the Mexican restaurant.
One across from Coal Lumber. They was grandfathered in because they already had a deal, already had their own water and stuff ran, so they get to stay. But everybody else, Latimer's had put in a toll booth. That's what we ought to do. But
don't give them ideas, Latimer. How dare you? Jesus. The city already squanders enough money, dude.
But I guess if they leave their food truck there overnight enough times, they got the codes guy there. He's going to be keeping track of it and watching. So I guess they'll get fined the first couple of times, then they'll just shut them down, won't let them operate at all. So that starts February 1st. The other thing that passed and is happening starting February 1st is the police chief got his pay raise for his officers. So the officers get a $3 an hour pay raise starting February 1st.
Do they got to drive from Bowling Green down here, or do they still get to take their car home?
No, they still get to take their car home.
Oh, they get an increase in money, but they still get to use the cars? Go grocery shopping at Meijer and stuff?
Yeah. That one guy lives in Bowling Green, dude. I see him everywhere in his car. The movie theater, the mall, the grocery store, everywhere. And it makes me so freaking mad. So mad. I'm like, I understand police stuff, but it's not a taxi. It's not a taxi. I'm sorry.
Well, Latimer's idea, they just doubled the toll. We got to pay for that officer's gas so he can go back to Bowling Green.
That's right. Well, that same officer, he passed me one morning. He passed me one morning on the interstate, right? I got my cruise set on 85, and most everybody runs 80 plus. But there wasn't that much traffic. I leave work at 5:40 in the morning, and I'm tracking down 65 south through Kentucky there, down past the 20. I'm down past the 15, around the 14, I think, and I can see in the hammer lane, because I'm in the middle lane, there's lights, and they're tracking. They're catching me. I'm like, dude, that guy's got to be flying. And I stay in the middle lane. I think I had to jump out in the hammer lane and go around one and got back to the middle lane, and they're still tracking me. By the time we hit like the 10, that dude done passed me, went by me. Guess who it was when he went by me running like 95? The Portland city officer who lives in Bowling Green. I guess he starts at 6.
I'm surprised
you're running late.
I'm surprised your Big Spoon Transparency didn't follow him around Bowling Green and park and take pictures, video him, and then follow him to the next store and take pictures of him in there, getting his hair curled and
If I was ever up there on my personal time, I'm going to.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure. So you'll be watching him,
Yep.
They should audit his miles for taking that car home.
Yeah, I'm sure they don't.
I think they should just tell him he can't take the car home, but that's me,
Well, I mean, all of them, they supposedly have a certain limit, like 25 miles or 30 miles or whatever. That's why you see in Hendersonville, most Hendersonville cops, if they live past that 25-mile range or whatever, they park at the police station. And then they drive their personal vehicle back and forth there. But we got people who live in Nashville and drive the pickups home and stuff. It's just ridiculous. Let's give them the lowest mileage vehicle and tell them back and forth.
Let's give them a free ride to give them a free ride to and from work, and then give them a $3 raise. Yeah, good for you. Thank you. Probably. Good job. Keep raising those tolls through Portland, like Latimer said. Damn it! Yeah. Why did he do that? Why did you could have just let that one? Why did you have to give them ideas? Because we put local talk on here.
I think that would be a good idea. Set up a toll booth right there where it goes from 4 lanes to 2 lanes before it comes in, going south from the north.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tow booth right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll go around that son of a bitch.
Yeah. A dollar for just a flat dollar. If you want to come to the middle of town, it's a flat dollar for every big truck. You can rack up some money pretty quick.
Oh, God, y'all! Why did you do that?
I'm gonna have to take that for. I'm gonna take that for the council.
No, don't you dare! This is going to be something that's going to end up. It's probably going to already end up. There's probably somebody watching from the city council. Hey, you should hear the great idea that Mr. Get the Fluoride Out of the Water just said. Damn it! Now you're gonna fund the city so they can buy double the fluoride.
That's right.
Make your teeth double hard. Shit. Oh, Lord have mercy. We didn't really have a whole lot. You watched the meeting this morning, and
another one of the things that come out of it, they had to over on Vaughn Parkway and around Dorman, all that. There was 2 change orders that they had to pass through because they had to pay more money to engineers, and then the one right there where Waffle House and stuff supposed to come in. So that brought up a topic Vice Mayor McDowell brought up that I've been harping on for 2+ years at least. He asked the engineer prices, because like on the one contract they're paying $1.3 billion to engineer, but that's got to do with like a $28-30 billion deal, grants, and you got Gallatin, Portland, Westmoreland, Castilian Springs, a bunch of different entities involved. But still, I had a conversation with somebody on the phone yesterday and today, before and after the meeting, and we was talking about this same stuff. And he said, "Did you know we spent like $5 million on the outside engineers 1 year?" And I said, "Dude, I think in 20 or 21 or 21, 22, one of those." I said, "I think we've spent about $10 to $12 million for outside engineers." So Vice Mayor McDowell brought up those questions, like, we pay you to be an engineer. Couldn't we save money if we hired another engineer and quit paying these outside engineers? Of course, Brian Price, the great piece of crap he is, we need to do away with him. I'm sorry. Started him and all that. Well, there's so much involved, just giving excuse after excuse. He talked about he wanted to hire people low tier, bring them in and train them the way he wants to. And look, if you're spending $5, $6, $7, $8, $10 million a year on outside engineers, why can't you go hire 3 or 4, have your own little group? Because they were talking about, well, if you have an engineer and he's on a project, he's got to stay on that one project, and that's all he can work on. So he may be tied up for 3 or 4 months. All right, if you're wasting,
you'll still be better off saying you still be better off paying 5 of them.
Well, how are you 4 or 5 of them paying them $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 a year? I'm talking about really good engineers that can handle everything in house, instead of paying $6, $7, $8, $10 million outside. Vice Mayor McDowell was asking that, and then Alderwoman Thompson got on there was with him and asking those questions. And I guess now they're going to look into it. And I'm like, I've been screaming this for 2+ years, and nobody cared. They wanted to listen, but now all of a sudden y'all got this up your butt that, oh, hey, we need to look at this. Okay. I mean, just because you don't like me, you can still take a good idea and run with it,
Just because you don't like me, you can, put a Huddle House or a damn Meyer in town. Oops. I had Huddle House this morning, so I'm a little sore about the Waffle House thing. It's just,
I bet it was Larry good too.
But it was good. Yeah. It was definitely good. Way better than Waffle House. Yeah. But I mean, when you got these people around here that's, Waffle House is going to come in and pay the obscenely high prices and the stupid hoops that they got to jump through instead of getting a competitive business in the middle where it should make sense. You got to put a 4th business in the middle. But what am I? Here I go harping about old shit. But anyhow. No, I'm sorry. I just like
no. When you was talking, I had this thought about Dillard in my head, and then I pictured him chasing a squirrel around the tree. I want to do a logo, and I want to talk about it. And all of a sudden, I pictured him. He's like Charlie Brown chasing the squirrel around a tree.
Snoopy on his little doghouse flying around. It's like, God, man, dude, you wanted to come on here 4 weeks ago, and you told him we were thinking about adding. That's why I did this 82/1. This is kind of a makeup from last Sunday. I was sick, and you was working or whatever. couldn't get together at the right time.
And, well, maybe he'll get his stuff together. Maybe we can do one like Friday or something. I don't know.
No, it's just he's gonna have to wait. Well, there's a Thursday meeting, I guess. Maybe we'll just wait till the middle of next week and we'll do a local episode 2.
I think the Thursday emergency meeting called. It's at 4:30. I think it's got to do with TDOT and TDEC and the bypass
and the road.
Yeah. So,
well, you'll have to get on your game and watch that one. But we done gave the city now you did this right before. Look at that. You did this like 2 days before. They're going to be in there. We should implement a truck toll, like
that's right.
Right up there at Wood. What's the name of the road? Woods Road or whatever.
No, we're gonna do it on this side of Woods Road, north side.
That's what I'm saying.
Right where the old 109 and the new 109.
Yeah, section. You come on past there going south. There's a toll going south. Where are they going to do it going north?
Oh, they're going out of town. It don't matter.
No, when they're coming north, when they're going around, when they get off down there on 840 in Murfreesboro and come up around and.
Well, where
are you going to hit them?
We're going to put a toll booth up right there before you hit the golf course coming north.
By the old Ronnie McDowell estate or whatever.
No.
Right across 109.
You know where the golf
course is?
No.
You got it. No, remember you said they wanted them to run 52 and 31, so you had to let them at least get to 52. So it'd be after 52 somewhere.
Okay.
So you'd have to catch them over there, like what's the name of that shit?
Well, we'll just put the toll. We'll put the north and south toll
right
there.
Across from where Best Donuts is, trucks going north. Hey, Tyler, so the city's going to have plenty of money now, thanks to you.
Oh yeah, it's good.
They're going to make a statue of the.
They love to spend money and waste money, so it won't last. It won't take them very long to spend it.
Oh, I know they'll waste it on something else. Hiring or paying a bonus to the engineer, your favorite buddy. Yeah, they'll pay him. I can send you all a picture of Spoon with a banana in his mouth if you want to make a statue of him.
Don't nobody will see that.
Well, we commemorate the statue of stopping the truckers through town. Man, what a self-hating truck driver you are, Latimer. How dare you?
Yeah, Latimer.
And then you run with it. You made it worse.
He's not a truck driver no more. He's a mail carrier.
What's that called? A G-man? I think what he called
G-man.
himself. I'm a G-man.
He's a G-man.
I'm a G-man. But no, we didn't have a whole lot to talk about today, unless someone was going to come on. But he's probably behind a bush trying to catch a ferret now. I don't know.
Maybe he couldn't come on. Maybe he's at home. His wife's beating his ass, and she would let him come on.
I don't know. You got some stories. I got a story. Whatever. All right, whatever. We're going.
Latimer said, "I am DC."
Yeah, I am DC. I do. Eventually, I do want to try to meet that guy at Thornton's if he still works there. He said he was arrested and questioned about the January 6th.
Oh,
Huh?
I forgot to tell you the Shell station behind McDonald's. It's sold too. So
what?
It's going to be the Golden or something. Indians bought it.
Oh,
not Homeland Indians.
Not
from India.
India. Oh,
like from India.
Oh. They probably sold the BP up there by the 5-star. Now they bought this so they can move down here and run the credit up for 2 years and then trash it and move to the next one.
I wonder if they're going to build a new hotel because they're real big on hotels. I mean, they already got the hotel in town, so I mean, are they going to build another one?
That's what your buddy said they always do. They open a new business and they run the credit up for 2 years, and then they file bankruptcy and move to another one. And they have their cousin run the next one. Yeah. They just run the credit up.
The uncle, now, next time the uncle, then the aunt, then the brother,
first cousin. Just keep on going, whatever.
Yeah.
But no, I'll be short and sweet. We'll see G-Man later. But now we'll see y'all at least next Sunday, right?
This Sunday, yeah.
Sunday. Yeah.
What's
we have 83 Sunday. This is Tuesday.
Okay. And don't forget, supposedly the weather starting Sunday, it's going to be cold, and it's supposed to get like 6 inches between Sunday night and Monday through Monday of snow. So let's Let's see if we get that.
Well, let's see if we get a winner because it ain't been a winter so far.
Because I think the high for like Monday was going to be like
20.
2.
I thought it was 1 was the low and then high was the 20.
Well, sent you that.
You're gonna make me go look, damn it.
I'm looking right here.
It says Monday 21 -1. That's what I'm seeing.
Yes.
It says 32-16 Sunday, 21 -1.
So the night's going to be 16, starting to snow. It's only going to get up to 21 and continues to Monday. And the high Tuesday of next week is going to be 14.
Ooh.
I love the cold weather. Bring it on.
No, hell no. Damn it. I hate cold. All right, y'all. We'll catch y'all next week, I guess. I'm about out. You spent?
I'm spent. I'm always spent.
All right. Well, we'll see y'all guys next week.